everyone, it's Haze, and in today's video we're once again doing the Miraculous Monday meme review, where my friend Hedge finds me the very best miraculous memes from across the internet and I do a blind react to them. And because it is a blind react to them, I probably am, I would expect, gonna end up discussing some theories, some ideas I have for what's gonna happen in season 5 going forward, which is completely fine. However, I haven't read the show Bible, and most people who watch me haven't read the show Bible either, and I know they would very much like to keep it that way. So if I do end up discussing some theories, please don't leave a comment saying, yeah, you're right, no, you're wrong, this will happen instead. If you cannot leave a comment without mentioning the show Bible, I would just rather you didn't leave one at all. Thank you, besties. Also, 2 other things before we start. First thing, when I film, I shut my window. It is now shut. However, before I started filming, a fly came in. I think I managed to get it to leave, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, most of the video when I edited this, I'm going to be in the corner, so you probably won't even be able to spot it if it like lands on the wall or something, but if like a random tiny black dot appears, it's a fly, it's not a spider or anything. If it was a spider, I'd be screaming, I hate spiders. So don't worry about it at all. And the second thing is, the background's slightly different. We redecorated my room. Yes, I know, we redecorated it in the exact same colour. Okay, I don't like change, I'm autistic, alright, I like to keep things the same. But like, most of the background's largely the same, except the bed is now here instead of over there. Does it look a bit plain? Do I need to do something a bit different with it? I don't know, because before a dresser was here, so there were things on it. Let me know your thoughts, but right now, it is time to get down to the business of starting the meme review, so let's get started. So the first meme, Ladybug admits that she likes Cat Noir's jokes. Everyone likes that. I mean, I immensely like that. I mean, I understand when she's getting that, when it's a really stressful and tenseful situation, she's like, shush, we do not have time for this. Fine, fair enough, but otherwise, like, I'm definitely the one to make jokes in slightly stressful situations, so I've always quite liked his jokes, to be honest. I'm glad she likes them. I just wish she'd laugh more, although I did find it really sweet. I think it was in Hacksan, right? When she was on the train, she's texting Ali about all the things she needs to do, like a massive list of all like Ladybug instructions, and one of them is like, even if you don't find his jokes funny, just laugh at Cat Noir's jokes. Perfect. Best instruction ever. Next meme. Hey chat, I think I finally figured out my lucky charm. Too late, I've decided to die. He is very self-sacrificial, and I did used to think it's kind of sweet, and don't get me wrong, I still do think it's kind of sweet sometimes that he trusts her enough to save him, like in Lies, like in Gamer 2.0, he's like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself because I know you are gonna be smart enough to figure this out and win and bring me back. So I do think it's sweet in some ways, but there are other times where I'm kind of like, are you just doing this because you basically have like a low sense of self-worth? What I'm really hoping for this time around, because we already know this season, we've seen the little trailer or whatever, we already know we're getting Mr. Bug and Kitty Noir again. I really hope this time, because don't get me wrong, I like Reflector, it's not my favourite episode, but yeah, I like it. In Reflector, even though the Miraculouses are switched, I would say Marinette is still very much in charge. Cat Noir isn't, or rather Adrienne isn't as Mr. Bug. He's still kind of doing what she tells him to. So I hope this time when they switch, in whatever episode it's going to be, if you know, please don't tell me, I don't want to know. Shh, don't want to know. Whatever episode it ends up being, I hope that she lets him take the reins a bit, like she let him do it in Evolution. He got to use the Rabbit Miraculous. So I really, really hope this time around when he uses Ladybug Miraculous, he is actually in charge. Just for one episode, because I feel like he's capable. I just hope she lets him do it this time around after everything that's happened. Next meme. Paris literally falling apart. Ali are filming everything for the Ladybug. I mean, I'd do exactly the same thing. I mean, not quite the same gravity, but I honestly felt like my whole life was falling apart when they decided to air risk without warning. Still confused as to why that happened, and I was filming a vlog at the same time. Best timing of me filming a vlog. Woke up and found risk I just woke up and found out Risk was out, and I was like, well, I guess I'm doing that today. And honestly, I have never been happier in my life about my supervisors being ill. It was the best timing in the whole world. So if you don't know, obviously Risk came out without warning, which most of you probably do know. However, so usually the day an episode comes out, I sit down, I film a commentary, get it edited, and up for pretty much the same day. It depends what time zones things are. So like when Gloob show an episode, it's so late at night, I can't film until the next day. That's different. But because it came out in English first, I could do it with Risk. However, on the day Risk came out, I had a PhD supervision scheduled. I think the supervision was for like, don't quote me on this, like 2:30, and I would have to get the train into the city. I don't live near my university, like an hour before, so I'd have to leave the house at like 1 p.m. So I was like trying to think in my head, like if you go and watch the vlog, I was like, I have supervision, I gotta edit this video, I gotta upload it, I gotta make the thumbnail. Usually I try and pre-prepare a thumbnail and do like all the character images the day before or whatever and try and guess what's going to happen from the trailer I've already got, but because Risk was leaked, that didn't happen. So I was like, when I was filming that Risk commentary, and I was like, it's a great episode, really enjoyed it, but I got so flustered with it coming out so suddenly, and I was also, the whole time I was filming, I was like, there is no way in hell I'm gonna have time to edit this, to export it, upload it, and make the thumbnail before I have to leave to go into the city. And then thankfully, oh my god, literally probably I only stopped filming 10 minutes ago. I'd started editing, I was like 10 minutes into editing. I got an email from one of my supervisors to say that both she and my other supervisor were both ill. Yes, and I was just vlogging the chaos of my life that day. And then within the same vlogs, I did like a week in the life. Penalty also aired like a day early, so that was chaos too, although I don't think I could do Alia level and just like film an attack on the city. I wouldn't do that. That's a bit, it's a bit weird, Alia, do you not have a life? Okay, next meme. Miraculous fans when Adrienne makes a mistake. Oh dear, gorgeous. Miraculous fans when Marinette makes a mistake. You donkey. And then Hedge said, the rule is simple. You're allowed to make mistakes as long as you're adorable, obviously. I mean, I find it really annoying when people have a go at Marinette for making mistakes. Because first and foremost, it's a children's show. When you're making something for children, there has to be lessons for the children to learn. It has to be somehow educational. Television for really, really young children is really obvious in how it's educational. It's literally stuff like learn how to count, learn the colours, learn the alphabet. Miraculous's educational purpose is a bit less obvious and it's not as educational. It's basically like about friendship and being a good person. It's not like learn your times tables kind of educational, you know what I mean? And Miraculous also has another purpose, that it's okay to make mistakes and they learn through Marinette. And whenever Adrienne takes the reins in the episode and he's more of the main character, if he makes mistakes, the children are meant to learn from him as well. Which is meant to be like the whole point of the show, that it's okay to make mistakes. Like, are there some things that Marinette has done that I have disagreed with? Yes. One of my least favourite episodes in the whole show because of, I can't basically stand Marinette in the episode, is Animaestro. I mean, first of all, it has Thomas Astruc in it, which is it's not good. But her behaviour in that episode, no, I don't like Kagami, but her behaviour in that episode I think is horrible. I really dislike that episode and I really dislike Marinette in it. I love Marinette, don't get me wrong, but I do really quite dislike her in that episode. However, the idea is that we're meant to learn from their mistakes, because children watching this growing up need to know it's okay to make mistakes as long as you rectify them and say sorry. It's okay to make mistakes, that's fine. However, everyone always has a go at Marinette when she makes a mistake, but then I see these same people also calling Marinette a Mary Sue. By definition, she can't be a Mary Sue. A Mary Sue is a character who is literally perfect, who does nothing wrong. Marinette makes mistakes in literally every single episode of the show. She, by definition, cannot be a Mary Sue. I wouldn't have said any of the characters are Mary Sue. The one probably closest to being a Mary Sue is probably Adrienne, but even then he's still not. He still makes mistakes. Obviously not as much as Marinette because he's not the main character, we don't see him as much, but he still does make mistakes. It is so annoying, and I swear to God, most of the people saying this stuff and using these words don't even know what it means. Like, you cannot call Marinette a Mary Sue and then also in the next breath have a go at her for making mistakes. If she's making mistakes, she cannot be a Mary Sue. Those two things are in direct conflict with each other. She cannot be the same. She either is making mistakes or she's either a Mary Sue. She cannot do both at the same time. It's the same people who are calling all these different characters anti-heroes, and I'm like, no. The only anti-hero in the show at the minute is Felix. He may end up being a full-on antagonist and just downright evil, but from what we've seen so far, he is an anti-hero. Lila isn't an anti-hero. Chloe isn't an anti-hero. Only Felix. I swear to God. It's so annoying. Maybe that's the reason why this fandom's got so toxic, because no one actually knows what they're talking about and everyone's just banding around words they don't actually understand. Like, I don't like to talk about it because I don't want to sound arrogant, but like, I am a professional writer with industry experience. I do understand what all of these terms mean, and to hear people go on about this is just insane to me. It's stuff like everyone's saying that they really dislike Marinette and Luca's relationship because Luca's too similar to Adrienne. That's the point. Marinette can't have Adrienne, so she goes for Luca. Is he Adrienne? No. Is he similar to Adrienne? Yes, which is why she goes for him. Same reason why Adrienne goes for Kagami. He's in love with Ladybug, he can't have Ladybug. Is Kagami Ladybug? No. Is Kagami similar to Ladybug? Yes. That's the point. I swear to God, I've also seen some stuff, oh my God, about people complaining in Ephemeral and people complaining in Strike Back that they would have been able to see whoever de-transform or transform at the top of the Eiffel Tower. I know most people haven't been to Paris. That's fine, that's fine. However, unless you had a telescope or binoculars, you would not have been able to see them. Or in a helicopter, you wouldn't have been able to see them. There is no way you cannot see people on the 3rd story of the Eiffel Tower. Some of these things are just so easily Googleable. This is going off on a mega tangent, right? So I was in Cartoon Apocalypse's Discord server and I got into a mini argument with someone. I won't say their name because they don't like me very much. It wasn't with Aiden, by the way. Aiden's nice. This is a completely different person. And one of their friends, not Aiden's friends, this person's friends, had said that Thomas Astruc calling his work a show bible was really, really arrogant. And this was in reference to Thomas Astruc having written up a show bible for the Shanghai Special, like as in a spin-off show for the characters from the Shanghai Special. And I basically said to them, trying to be really nice, I said, hey, I know it sounds kind of arrogant, and don't get me wrong, like I do think it's kind of arrogant, but it's just the name for what that document is. And they came back at me and they said, no, you're wrong, it's not called that. And I was just like, Google it. Most of the information people are calling out as wrong or getting incorrect is a Google search away. I genuinely didn't understand it. And it got to a point that this person was so rude to me that I had to message Aiden so he could talk to this person. It was just bizarre. And whilst I am very unhappy that the season 5 show bible got leaked, but it also made me immensely happy that it did get leaked so I could prove to this person that, hey, that really is what it's called. It's just frustrating. Like, I'm not saying that only people with industry experience are allowed to talk about and critique Miraculous. That's not what I'm saying at all. But sometimes, if you just don't know something, it's okay to say, I don't know. If someone asks you, hey, do you think Marinette's a Mary Sue? And you don't know what a Mary Sue is, it's okay to say, oh, sorry, I'm not sure what that means, and go and search the definition up. It's okay to say you don't know. If you don't know, just say it. Anyway, I have more problems with the fandom than just that, but yeah, we'll leave it at that for now before I get even more annoyed. Next meme. Okay, so season 3 episode 2 was Cat Blank, season 4 episode 22 was Ephemeral, waiting for season 5 episode 22, Mum come pick me up, I'm scared. I mean, I'd be scared if Ephemeral was even good. I think 22 is at Revelation, and I think SAMG, is that the animation studio everybody likes? I don't have a favourite one, all the episodes look the same to me apart from Chilin, that's the only one I notice a difference in. The episodes look exactly the same to me. Woo! And this is from, Hedge put like a little note for me at the start that you didn't see to watch out for meme 6. This is from his husband Bush. Excellent meme, Bush. Next meme. You're so beautiful and gorgeous. I'm so in love with you. You're amazing, my lady, my love. Oh god, Adrienne, it's 4 AM. Please go to sleep. I mean, I feel like at first you'd be really happy about that, but then Adrienne would just keep going on about it and she'd be like, please, stop. No. I am so excited for them to get together. I mean, I feel like with the way things are going though, that they could get together and they could kind of like be, well, not even get together, they find out each other's identities and don't get together immediately, which I think is a good thing because I think they need a bit of time to get used to it. As you saw in Ephemeral, Marinette needed some time, which I definitely think will happen when this really happens, for real, for keeps. But I think we're going to see it in real time over the episodes rather than like a little montage of it. I think they're both going to need some time to get used to it, especially after what's happened now. But it has always bugged me in Ephemeral, this is why Kuro and Echo annoyed me so much, is that when Adrienne finds out that Marinette is Ladybug, don't get me wrong, I think he'd be quite happy that Marinette is Ladybug, but I'm also like, why didn't he in Ephemeral, even if it wasn't in that moment in the alleyway, why wasn't it a scene or two later? Why didn't he confront her about the way she's been treating him? Because the episode after in Kuro and Echo, he knows she's treated him badly. I have so many problems with Ephemeral and Kuro and Echo. If they like fix those 2 episodes, I mean, don't get me wrong, I really like season 4 overall, but if they fix those 2 episodes, season 4 would be even more amazing. But Ephemeral and Kuro and Echo are just gonna forever do me treeing, which to all the Americans watching means annoy me forever. Okay, next meme. Felix fighting 3 akumatized villains without powers, and he's got a massive chin. Catnamala getting bullied by a kid. I mean, Felix is just on a different level. But to be fair, like, the froggy one was pretty strong, and Felix had yeah, I'm trying to defend Adrienne in this. There is no defense, no excuse for this. Felix just seems infinitely clever. Alright, next meme. Nathaniel, is that you? I'm not Nathaniel, I'm the evil illustrator. And I'm going to use my power to bring my fantasies to life. Poof. Hungry? I included this one so to let Haze rant about Mark for 10 minutes. I'm sorry, don't be sorry, Hedge. I love Mark. Recently someone's been messaging me on Instagram, I don't know if they want their name said, but they basically just like asked me questions about my opinions on the show, like little questions like what's your favourite episode, what's your favourite line, stuff like that. And recently they asked me, why do you like Mark so much? And honestly, I don't really have a particularly solid reason. He hasn't really, you know, done anything to make me love him so much, but he's just so sweet and kind that I can't just help love him. Like, he's so cute. Look at his little face. It's the same reason why I love Adrienne and Ivan. They are both sweet and kind and cute boys, and they are my sons. All of them. I want to keep them forever. So the final meme from the meme review is a viewer submission meme. So if you want to be within a chance of having your meme included in the meme review, you need to join my Discord server, the link to which is in the description box, and you can submit your meme in the meme review channel. We have a channel for it. You'll find it, don't worry. But it has to be a meme you've made, not one you just found and thought was funny. We have a different channel for sharing memes you like but didn't make. So this is just for memes you've made. So the winner this week is Floofy Tricks. Who is your favourite, Haze, Love Square or Gabe Nath? Sweetie, I love you both equally. And then the Love Square leaves. And it's you by a lot. Okay, right. The Love Square. I absolutely adore, with all of my heart, Adrienne, and Marinette, although I do definitely wish we got more Marinette in the show. Lady Noir, don't get me wrong, I do like, and definitely has some really, really sweet moments. Like, I love Lady Noir in, let's think, in Samboy, in Gamer 2.0, in Heroes Day, they're really cute in Heroes Day in Mayura. And Adrienne, you all know I'm not the biggest fan of, but just something about Gabe Nath that just makes me so happy. Oh my god, it's just... I would say, I think I said this in the last meme review, for me it's Adrienne, Marinette, Gabe Nath, and then Lady Noir. I don't know. I just think it's so cute. I love it. I really want to write, and I don't have many ideas for it past this really, and it's because of Gabe Nath, which is fueling this. I want to do like a reverse AU where I basically swap Adrienne and Marinette's positions. And I think other people have done this before, but I haven't read any, so I don't know what other people have done with it, where basically Marinette is being the one like locked away by her parents and Gabriel is running the bakery, but he can't run it by himself, so he has Natalie as his only staff member, and him and Natalie are slowly falling in love with each other, but Gabriel's saying in this version Emily has died and has been buried, and he's not Hawkmoth in this little version I've come up with that is very underdeveloped. So Gabriel owns the bakery and Natalie's there as like his assistant baker, and Adrienne's like, you should totally go on a date, and Gabriel's like, no, I'm too shy, I can't, but your mum, what if she hates me for it? And I just want them to get together. I am so happy when they announced that Gabriel was still going to be Miraculous moving forward, because I'm hoping first and foremost Gabriel gets therapy. Secondly, Adrienne gets therapy. Thirdly, they get therapy together. They need some sort of family counselling going on. They need to build a better relationship. But once Gabriel has recovered and got better, I'm like literally thinking last few episodes of the show, not of a season, the show. Whether that's going to be season 10 or season 25 at this point, who knows. But I would hope that Gabriel and Natalie get together. Oh my god, what if we have a wedding? What if they get married in the show? So there are so many possibilities where Gabe Nath could go, and I am here for them all. So that was it for the meme review, besties. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I certainly did. So yeah, like I said, if you want to have your meme in a chance of winning, you got to join the Discord server. And if you don't want to submit a meme, the Discord server is a super duper fun time. I would highly recommend it. I am on my server most nights, to be honest. So yeah, 'tis fun. So I will hopefully see you all over there. I'd love to know what your favourite meme was from the meme review and whether or not you ship Gabe Nath. If you say you don't, I will judge you harshly for the rest of your life, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!